And CoachHub promises to be the leading global talent development platform that enables organisations to create a personalised, measurable and scalable coaching program for the entire workforce. Tim MacCartney is the Senior Vice President of the APAC region and joins me now from CoachHub. Welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me, Mike. Great to be here.
No worries at all. It sounds like a sort of a wonder pill that kind of fixes everything, but I'm sure that's not the case. Let's unpack it a bit further. Tell us about CoachHub and what its purpose is, I guess, in more detail, and why should Australian businesses be investing in coaching a little bit more?
Thanks, it's my pleasure. So at CoachHub, we match coachees with employers of companies of all sizes. We have an AI and big data algorithm to help you find the perfect coach for you, and then we coach them virtually. So through our app, you effectively have a coach in your pocket at all times. Behind the scenes, we have a coaching lab full of behavioral scientists just churning through psychological models to ensure that the coachee and coach matching is perfect. We are on a mission to democratize coaching for people of all career levels worldwide, and especially here in Asia Pacific for a multi-generational workforce, to keep them engaged, to keep them happy, and to keep them motivated for all that's ahead.
Okay, all very good things to have, staying motivated and all that, but what will the Series C funding of $200 million mean for the Australian and New Zealand region? Sounds like some exciting stuff's going on for you and the team.
We are super excited with this week's announcement of $200 million from Safina and SoftBank. That's on top of the $130 million that we've been able to raise through previous fundings. It's massive for a company of 3+ years old, and it's testament to the vision of our founders. The new funding is specifically aimed to support our continued global expansion, particular focus on Asia Pacific and spearheaded by Australia. It will deepen our client services effort, deepen our scientific research, and enhance our product development to continue to innovate in the market, as well as expand our coach network, which continues to grow across Australia. We actually entered the Australian market in the middle of last year, going from zero to dozens of new logos, working with respectable and recognized global brands like Toyota, LVMH, L'Oreal, Credit Suisse, as well as local brands like Glencore, RMIT, and across the private and public sector. And we're going to be continuing our people expansion efforts in Australia as well, growing from a young team and expanding to a much larger team before the end of the year to meet the growing demand. In fact, globally, we anticipate growing our team to 1,000 people as we enter 2023. So it's a super exciting time for CoachHub.
Yeah, good stuff from you, Tim. So how does the funding round speak to the demand for this digital coaching within Australia, do you think? You sort of touched on it there, but there's clearly a demand. People are thirsting for a bit more of this kind of stuff.
There is, and we are driving a movement for companies to rethink people development. So digital coaching as a category is tipped to grow 100x by 2030. And the employee today is vastly different to the employee of yesterday's, and managers are looking for new ways to engage and develop those employees. There's 3 big trends that I'd say are driving the movement right now. First, mental health. Black Dog Institute has highlighted the cost of workplace ill health is $39 billion in lost productivity. We're seeing rates of stress, anxiety, and depression skyrocketing together with the Great Resignation. And there's an opportunity for companies to address a well-being agenda, as burnout and stress can be best addressed through coaching around resilience, balance, and purpose. That's number one. The second is the need for advancement in our leadership bench, and that's around soft skills, or what we at CoachHub call power skills. So these are the skills that are often forgotten, but leaders need to demonstrate how they communicate, how they set vision, how they empower people. Importantly, the 77% of leaders report soft skills of empathy and collaboration as the biggest weakness, despite continued investment in traditional learning and development initiatives. And then the third big piece here, linked to the Great Resignation, is engagement. Right? We are seeing more and more employees looking for something new, and that's causing a lot of pressure for organizations to retain their key talents. In fact, a recent Deloitte report says that companies are losing about $385 million in recruitment costs each year because they're losing key talent. So we see a surge in demand for digital coaching as a way to inspire individuals to grow as people and inspire as leaders. Regular coaching provides tangible, actionable reminders to embed learning in your day-to-day work, and ultimately shows a commitment from a company to invest in
Absolutely. Tim, there's a lot going on in the space, and we might have to get you back on the program down the track, because it's an important one to unpack, and there was some data in there that I thought was quite interesting in terms of mental health and what people actually need these days. So thanks again for your time, and all the best with it.
Thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate it.